What if I told you that the next time a company announces a new CEO, it could be your biggest clue to buy or sell that stock before Wall Street even catches on? Stick with me because today we're diving into how a CEO shakeup can be a hidden sell signal that most investors totally miss. Here's the deal. CEO changes make headlines, but they're rarely just about who's sitting in the corner office. When a company's performance tanks or its industry changes fast, investors expect bold moves, a fresh strategy, a new vision. But what happens if the board just promotes someone from inside, someone who's been there all along? That's where things get interesting. And here's where it gets crazy. Sometimes that so-called safe choice is actually a red flag. If a company desperately needs to pivot, picking an insider can be a sign they're not ready to face tough truths. Instead, they might just want to keep things comfortable. Think about it. If the ship is sinking, do you really want the same crew steering it? Let's look at some numbers. According to a study by PwC, companies that bring in an outsider as CEO after major underperformance are more likely to see a turnaround. In fact, those outsider-led firms outperform insider appointments by nearly 5% in the first 2 years. Yet, most boards still choose someone familiar. Why? Because change is scary, even for the people in charge. But here's what no one tells you. The market doesn't always react right away. Investors often give a new CEO the benefit of the doubt, especially if the transition looks smooth on paper. But if the fundamental problems go unaddressed, cracks start to show, revenue slips, morale drops, and before you know it, the stock price follows. Let's not forget, this isn't just theory, it's happened before. Take General Electric in the late 2010s. After years of disappointing results, the board promoted an insider. The result? More of the same. It wasn't until an outsider took over that real changes, painful but necessary, started happening. The lesson? Sometimes playing it safe is actually the riskiest move of all. So, how can you spot these hidden sell signals yourself? First, look at why the CEO left. Was it sudden, tied to poor performance? Next, check who's taking over. Is it someone who's been at the company for decades, or a fresh face from outside the industry? Finally, listen to the language in the press release. Are they promising bold change, or just continuity? But here's another angle. Sometimes an insider really is the right person. If a company's already on a winning streak, keeping the current strategy makes sense. The key is context. Does this company need stability, or a total overhaul? At the end of the day, CEO shakeups aren't just about personalities. They're about direction. As an investor, your job is to read between the lines. If a troubled company chooses the status quo, it might be time to reevaluate your position. So, next time you see that headline about a new CEO, don't just skim past it. Dig in. Ask yourself, is this a sign of change or clinging to the past? If you found this insight helpful, hit like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more clear-eyed takes on the market. And remember, sometimes it's what a company doesn't change that tells you everything you need to know.